Hey guys, Huck Sports Talk here. Hope everybody's having a blessed day. Well guys, today I want to talk about a few things that I've been seeing going on at sports card shows that used to not be as prevalent, but now it seems like it is. And a few things that I just kind of dislike about this. But I went to a sports card show yesterday down here in Southwest Florida. It's the Southwest Florida Sports Card Show. It's run by Steve Palmer, which, man, the guy does a great job. And matter of fact, he's going to be putting on a show in September. I think it's September 11th through the 13th. And it's supposed to have, I think it's over like 400 something tables. It's going to be a massive show for 3 days. So I'll put the flyer right up here on the screen so you can see it. And everything, but the guy puts on a great show, and he usually puts on one once a month, but that show is going to be like in September. It's going to be a really big show where he usually just puts on like a local show every month, which is really good, and I go to it a lot. But I went to it yesterday, and there was a few things that at the show that I've been noticing a trend of what's going on, and a few things that I just don't like. And so I just wanted to bring those up today. And so before I do that, let me show you a couple pickups that I got at the show. Picked up this 1969 Willie Mays card at that show. It was a really nice pickup. Then I picked up this 1969 Ernie Banks SGC 8. So I thought that was pretty good. So yeah, so I had a few pretty good pickups there, but it seems like a trend that I'm seeing that I don't like is that when you go to a table, it seems like when I'm walking, and this is not everybody, but when you walk up, it seems like a lot of times nothing's priced anymore. So, a lot of times when I would go to card shows a while back, it seems like, all the prices would be on there, so you knew what you were looking at or whatever, and so, but it seems like now, for some reason, stuff's not priced, and a lot of times people will have like a dollar box, right, or whatever, like yeah. So I walked up to this table yesterday, and I start flipping through it, and I saw that. I didn't know if it was a dollar box or what it was, but then I noticed, well, some of them were priced, right? So I'm looking at it. It's like one of them was like $8, another one was $3, but then there was a lot of them in there that had no prices on them at all. So I was thinking, okay, maybe those are just dollar ones if they don't have a price on them. So I asked the person, I'm like, hey, how much is this card? And they're like, well, here, let me see it. I got to look it up. And I asked, I was like, are you going to have to look up every single card? I said, because, I'm a reseller, so I'm going to try to buy a bunch of cards in bulk. And I said, so if I pick out 100 cards, you're going to have to look up every one of those cards? And he was like, pretty much. And so I was like, okay, well, thank you. So, basically I walked away and just went to another table because I don't have time to sit there and go through and pick out 100 cards and then have him go through and look at every price and give me a price for them. So really, that's really my first complaint is that, okay, if you're not going to price the cards, because I would prefer to walk up to a table and the cards be priced so I can get an idea of where I'm at on those cards, right? But if they're not going to be priced and I'm asking you, hey, how much is this card? You should be able to tell me how much you want for that card before, having to look up every single card in that box. Because, there's like thousands of cards in these boxes. And if I pick out 100 of them, how long is that going to take, for somebody to, price them and everything like that? It's going to really take too long. And then, so really one of my second ones that it's kind of like I'm seeing a trend is instead of that person having the prices on them, but even if they don't have the prices, they're like, you ask them, hey, how much is this card? And they'll always say, not always, but some of these people were saying, well, shoot me an offer. Well, I don't think that's how it should be at a card show. I think the person that's selling the card, the dealer, he should either have his cards priced or know how much he wants for the card. And if a customer asks him how much you want for it, you know, he should be able to say, hey, well, this is how much I want. Hey, I want $5 for that card. Okay, well, I'm willing to pay $5 for that card. You know what I'm saying? So it seems like that's two trends that's really happening. And, you know, well, I guess really three trends if you look at it. You know, one of them, people aren't pricing their cards. And then when you're asking them, they're having to look them up, which is taking a lot of time, right? You know, or they're saying, so, well, hey, shoot me an offer. Well, at a card show, I think if somebody's got a table set up, they should have the cards priced. Now, I know the prices may change for like a lot of the modern pricing and stuff like that, but if like stuff that I'm looking for, vintage cards, I think that you should be able to, you know, put prices on definitely vintage cards, because they're not going to change that much over time. You know, I mean, you could look them up every year, and if you have to change the price a little bit, change the price, you know. But it just seems like that's happening at a lot of card shows. And I'm not saying that's all the dealers, because like I said, I went to that card show yesterday and there was a lot of great dealers at that card show, and there always is. But it seems like the trend's starting now to do that, you know, hey, well, what would you offer me for it? Well, you know, you ask me what I'm going to offer you for it, I'm always going to say, really, if it's a $5 card, I'm gonna say I'll offer you $1 for it. I'm gonna make you come back on that. So I like I said, I'm starting to dislike how card shows are going in those trends. It seems like those trends are happening a lot more than anything else, you know. But yeah, I just wanted to you know, make this video and just talk about just a few of those trends that, you know, I'm starting to dislike the card shows. But I love going to card shows, and like I said, that Southwest Florida card show is a great card show, and there's a lot of good dealers there that price their cards, and if they don't have them priced, at least they know how much they want for that card. And you know, if you ask them, hey, how much is this? They, hey, $5. Okay, well, if that's what I want to pay for that card, that's what I'll do. So, but guys, yeah, like I said, I just wanted to just make a video and just talk about that. But like I said, it was a great card show yesterday. Has these nice two pickups here. But guys, I appreciate you watching today and listening to me. And I'd like to hear your comments. What's some of the things that you dislike about card shows, that you're seeing what's going on with some of the trends at card shows? So comment. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, I ask that you do so. But guys, until next time, we'll see you later.